What's up, guys? Eman Games here with Nico Schlierkamp, who just won the 300-player regional in Dreieck, and you played Salamangreats.
Yeah. Basically, it's pretty similar to the list Chris played at YCS London, but I changed some things, and I think the deck is really good at the moment because Dweller is just insane, and people start cutting Nibiru, which is right, but the deck profits of it.
So let's just go right into the profile.
Yeah, 3 Buffaloes, and that's best normal summon. 1 D-Bag, I hate the card, but it's needed. 1 Gazelle, 3 Foxy, 3 Spinny also needed. Because of those, you need more level 3s to extend into Stelio. But I didn't make Stelio too much because I only played 1, and I think it's really fragile to Nibiru. And if you don't go for Stelio, you can still get the Wolf ad through Nibiru, because the summon in Wolf Zone can be the 5th summon sometimes. One Jaguar and Falco. I don't think you should play multiple Jaguars because you can even grind without it. And I'm playing the Transcode package in extra deck, so you can kill faster, so you don't have to grind as much. And Striker isn't as popular, so it's still popular, but not as popular that you have to play Jaguar. And without Desires, you don't need this, and I don't think Desires is very good in this deck. Then 4 hand traps, 3 Ash, 3 Phantasmai. This is pretty weird because it's not that great against Thunder, but even Thunder ends on either IP Titan or Lambda Titan. And it's so important against IP because if they spin your normal summon, you don't have a play, mostly. And this just prevents Unicorn. So this is very important against every deck that plays IP. 3 Effect Veilers. I think this is better than Lidicro at the moment because all the Orcus play 7 to 8 normal summons. And Veiler is insane against the normal summons, so it's also better against Bell. And you don't need Bell in decks that don't lose to cards like System Down. I think it's pretty versatile. Just it's not that good against Striker, but that's it basically. Then 3 Mining, obviously. 1 Will. I don't think you should play more than 1 Will because most people play 3 Will to play around Nibiru, but I don't think Will really contributes anything to playing around Nibiru because it's just, I don't know, you just summon back 1 Link and pass your turn, so you can just, and it's not an opener, so it doesn't add really a lot of consistency. And you need 1 to mill it with Gazelle sometimes to just access it, to go for OTKs or for Dweller and to grind, but I don't think multiples are right to play in this deck. 1 Circle, Field Spell, Atuka Econ. This was very bad. I don't know, a lot of people play this, but I don't think it's very good because it's only good against IP basically, against any end in the mirror. In any other matchup, it's really mediocre, or it just clogs up your hand against control decks. And also, it doesn't add consistency. It doesn't in most cases, it's not a good interruption because it's like Crackdown, but I also think Crackdown is not as good at the moment. So yeah, Mind Control is just much better because you don't have to tribute. And you can just, in the mirror, take Stelios and use effects without normal summoning first. And then 2 Cyclone. It was 3 Cyclones before, but I wanted to play 1 Upstart for consistency. This deck can break really hard, so so I'm citing the 3rd Cyclone. But I don't think this is that good because it's bad against Thunder. It's fine, it's really fine against any other deck, but it's not amazing. It's okay, but it's not good enough against Orcus, I think. Especially if they don't go for Babel, or a lot of people are playing going 2nd Orcus, and it's pretty dead against the deck in general. So I'd rather play more interruptions. 3 Permanents, and then 1 Rage, 1 Raw. Those are not that as great at the moment, so 1 is enough of each. This is pretty bad at the moment, but there are so many scenarios where you have to mill this, or search it, and you lose without it, so you still have to play it even though it's not that great in this format, I think. 40 cards, obviously. 3 Lancia. I think Lancia is pretty bad in any deck besides decks that can summon Dweller, but because in Thunder Dragons you Lancia your opponent, do something, and then you have to have a 2nd Lancia to stop all the resources in his grave. And in Salamangreat you can just summon Dweller instead, so you don't need a 2nd Lancia, so the engine just makes it much better than in decks that can't put Dweller-like things or Dweller on board. Then 2 Pancratops. It's good for regionals, good for any rock matchup, and very good in the mirror match, I think. So yeah. 3 System Down against Orcus. This was pretty good because if most people end on IP, full graveyard, and system and Babel. This just outs IP plus Babel. So if they don't have like Gizmek in hand, they can't really play around it, and it's just very good in mid-game situations. And in like worst case, it baits Crescendo. So yeah. Mind Control is just like one of the best cards in the format. If you're going second, you side it in against almost everything. And even going first, you can side it in against some decks like Mirror Matches and decks with there can be only one to get multiple types of monsters on field. 3 crits against Backrow on the third Cyclone.
You have any shoutouts?
Like deck, extra deck.
Oh yeah.
3 Bailings, 3 Wolf, 3 Heat Leo, Heat Phoenix. I don't think I don't know if I made it once. I think this is the like also the cards I made the least. I only made this in the mirror like once or twice. This also didn't come up too often. Like those are good to kill people. Like this, and I only made this once and it wasn't that great. Like this was insane to just take 2 big monsters you couldn't out otherwise. But I think you should play Bomber Dragon in the future to just make easier kills, like instead of something else on the deck. Yeah, one Stelio. 1 is enough, you can just recycle it with, like 2 are better for the grind game, but 1 is usually enough to just recycle it. And you don't play as much, like you don't summon it as often with Nibiru in the format. And yeah, 1 Driller. I don't think you need additional rank 4s because every other rank 4 is pretty bad.
Any shoutouts?
Yeah, shoutouts to the whole team, obviously. Shoutouts to Christian and everybody who borrowed me cards.
Yeah, and also check us out on Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Market and also on all social media, Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Thank you guys for watching.